Okay, I bought a VW Bug roll bar kit, and I'm slowly cutting it down to fit into my vehicle. Little paper template, and I cut out this bracket right here. See, it's a nice heavy-duty bracket. We've got 3 holes that bolt to the frame there, and 3 holes that bolt to the frame there. So my roll bar is going to be right about here on this plate. So I've got this plate cut out. I've also cut this plate out. It's ready to go. So now what I need to do is I need to shorten the roll bar section that came with the kit. This is just for the VW. This thing is actually made to go all the way down to the floor pan, so I'm going to end up probably having to cut like 3 inches out of this tube to make it fit my application, but I'm going to do it a little tiny bit at a time. Pipes twice. I cut them once just to get initial fitting here because I didn't want to cut too much off. Then I cut them again a little bit. You can see it's kind of hard to see, but right down here on my plate, I got this little clamp here holding it in place. Got it coming up here. Got a little block of wood and a couple of little bungee cords holding it in place right here. And it goes across the top. And it's done exactly the same way on the other side. So right now, I've got a little bit of a gap here. I could use just a hair more probably. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my silver Sharpie marker and I'm going to draw on the bottom down here and get the right angle, because I got everything lined up and clamped in place. I'm going to draw the right angle and use my cutting wheel to get this at the right angle so that it sits flush on this plate down here on both sides, and then I'll be able to start tacking it together. Place, and I've got some tack welds on down here. You can see I tacked it on in like 4 spots over here on the edge just to keep it from moving front to back, because it's hard to get welds behind there. So I did that on both sides, and then I took it out and put some more weld here on the back side. So there's about 7 good tacks holding this in place. It's good and strong. I mean, it's pretty dang stiff for just being tack welded in. So now I'm going to work on the back mounts. As you can see here, I've got a 2-inch wide piece of 3/16 steel that's just going to bolt to my rear cross member, a rear strut link here, and it's going to have more than 3 bolts in it. But for right now, I've just got 3 bolts in here holding it in place. I'm going to start working on my the down part, because from here down, the legs on the thing. I've been working in the cage here for a while. You see I've got that plate on the back here, and it's got a few bolts in it holding it in place. I've been cutting this tube little tiny bit at a time, and now I've got it just about there. I need to take like another 1/8 of an inch off the end of this tube, and nice and straight, and then it'll fit all the way up to the main bar.